have to keep in mind, what about the people that are there for the first time? What is that experience? You got the 8-year-old kid, the 10-year-old kid who comes in, and it's just amazing for them. We want to make sure that we're thinking about those fans too.
The Claw hammers it.
The one thing where there's really great fan involvement, and we've been working on this over the last couple of years, the and one play. And what I like to do is
the Chicago River winding its way. And with
thank you.
Just like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much. Now the starting group for Orlando. We've got Robin Lopez. Suggs out there with Anthony. Then there's Wagner. And it's Okeke in at the power forward position. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Big Dog is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Well, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, his dad. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And that's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
Here's Wagner following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Wagner with it. Vucevic on him. And it's Wagner missing. Ball, the pass to Big Dog. Okeke grabs the miss. Now, here's Suggs. Guarded by Levine. And it's Suggs missing. Outside DeRozan. Back to Ball. Pass to Big Dog. Releases. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Clock is at 3. He doesn't hit that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's DeRozan. They get it back. Here's Big Dog. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Suggs with the ball. Now defended by Levine. Now here's Wagner. Defense right on. A nice shot by Okeke.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
Bulls are gone 2 of 6 from the field. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Franz Wagner.
6'7" native of Compton, DeMar DeRozan, getting it done. Great strength there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. A free throw dropped for DeRozan. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Anthony against Ball. A shot by Anthony, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Passes it to Levine. To the middle. Out to DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Here's Big Dog. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Suggs scoring the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And the pass to Big Dog. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Chicago. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Lopez. Mo Wagner comes in for Okiki. Ross is checked in for Wagner. And it's Fulton for Cole Anthony. Some changes for Chicago. Thompson is checked in for Vucevic. And it's White in for DeMar DeRozan. Chicago leading. And here's Levine. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Big Dog, the pass to Thompson. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
And finish off by Wagner.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Bean passes to Big Dog. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Trains the three-pointer.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
No good from Big Dog.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Fultz dishes to Suggs. Just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. No good from Ross. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And you've got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Here's Fultz after the made shot from Big Dog. Fultz, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Big Dog, the pass to White. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
27 seconds left in the first. Now Fultz. 17 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Inside. Kick out to Levine. Jacks up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Levine is such a really good shooter from deep. You can't allow him to be alone at the arc.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls leading by 3. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And one of the remaining veterans on this Orlando Magic team,
T-Mac, Shaq, Kenny.
And we know this is Ross's 6th season in a Magic uniform.
And Kevin, he's found his niche as a bench scorer and veteran presence. Good to have those steadying influences on a roster, even as a team goes young.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And so in the game for the Magic, guard set is Fultz and Suggs. Wagner is out there with Bamba. And it's Ross in at the 3, the small forward. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Big Dog in the last matchup against the Wizards made some terrific plays. He finished with 20 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. That was just the latest in a string of very productive games for him. We'll see if he can keep this streak going, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. He feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston. Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bulls.
A lot of time they've been spending at the foul line so far, guys. They'll take those points all game long if they can get them.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Now, here's Wagner. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Chicago making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Here's Big Dog. A 20-point game for him in the win against Washington.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Caruso, the pass to Big Dog. 51 seconds left now here in the second. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Here's Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Now here's Anthony. He's coming off a 22-point game against Boston.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the stripe a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Big Dog. The Bulls keep it alive. Launches a 3. The shot, no good. Here's Anthony. Ross for 3. Unable to get that one. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Bulls. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Big Dog. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring. But, Clark, some think the officiating has shifted too far in the offense's favor. What do you think?
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense does have the upper hand. That's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is officiated as it is right now.
It's good.
Yeah, that
That was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Ball, the pass to Big Dog. Here's Vucevic. The 17-footer goes down.
You know, the mid-range game, guys, is really one of Nikola Vucevic's strong suits. I mean, you've got to play him honest if you're a defender.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
And Orlando has possession. It's a one-point game. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Wagner with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now we average about 9 points a game. Clock at 4. And it's Suggs missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas. The rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him. Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Pass to LaVine. There's Big Dog. 18 feet out. No good off the front iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Okeke. No good on the triple. And here's LaVine who brings it up for the Bull. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Ball against Anthony. And it's Lopez penetrating and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love.
In for the Magic.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Bulls out front, leading by a point. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Guard set is Fulton Suggs. Wagner is out there with Bamba. And it's Okeke in at the 3 slot. And that one's good, Wagner. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Out left to the wing. And Vucevic kicks to Caruso. Pass to Big Dog. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic with the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Here's Suggs. Caruso grabs the miss. The Bulls shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Out to DeRozan. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Big Dog. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Suggs has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
To the paint. Here's Bamba. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Cutting into that deficit now.
well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Kicks it to Fultz. Passes it to Suggs. That three off the mark.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Big dog. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. The guys here in the fourth quarter. Still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
You know, back in 2012, the Orlando Magic decided to move on from their franchise player, Dwight Howard. They traded him in a mega deal involving 4 teams, receiving 6 players and 4 picks.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Zach LaVine comes in for Kobe White. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso. Orlando also making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Orlando's coach talk to his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
There's the pass to Big Dog. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Wagner. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
And in that Dwight Howard deal, one of the pieces the Magic acquired, a 22-year-old center by the name of Nikola Vucevic.
And Vucevic only averaged 5 points a game as a rookie, Greg, but what a pickup Vucevic would turn out to be. Staying with Orlando for a long time and ultimately becoming an all-star. He's a highly productive player in the center position.
Pass to Big Dog. Vucevic against Bamba. Down low. Here's Big Dog. Vucevic trying to get open. No good from Big Dog. To the inside. And the dunk by Bamba.
He's showing he wants to be the man. Bamba has the hunger to step up in those big moments.
Passes it to Big Dog. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Bamba. And it's Big Dog with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here's Suggs. A minute 42 left in the 4th quarter. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Okeke. He can't hit that time. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the court. That gives them the lead. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Oh, I love that about Lonzo Ball. When it's a big possession, he demands and commands the ball.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Wagner. And there's the drive. And finished off by Wagner.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident. In the biggest moment of the game, yes.
That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Ball.
Boy, he loves taking over in big spots. He doesn't back down, and you can see how much he relishes these moments.
Pass to Wagner. Money! That was a big one. You can hear it.
And sometimes the silence of a crowd can speak volumes.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Big Dog. In the corner, it's Levine. Down low, here's Big Dog. Count it!
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need.
And that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. Clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Line for the Magic, Jalen Suggs.
The second one is good. Bring both at the line. It's a 4-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
DeRozan finds Levine. This one for 3. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And there you go now. One of the NBA's rising stars, Levine, stepping up when it counts.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're up by 1. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Big Dog with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and did the bonus will head to the line for 2.
4th team foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. They could win it. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of
was wrong.